going on YouTube? Your boy Kimar back at it with another video. Guys, today in this video I'm gonna be letting y'all know my monthly payment for my 2021 Dodge Charger SCAT PAK. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know what my monthly payment is, how much was the MSRP, how much I put down to get it to where it is. Okay, but this is my 2021 SCAT PAK. We're gonna do a cold start real quick. Okay, can't start a video without a cold start, guys. So this is it. All right, guys. So to start off, so let's just start with the amount that I got my little papers here. Let's just start with the amount of finance. So my finance amount for this car, after I put down $3,000. I was gonna put more, but it got right into the ballpark of where I wanted to be. So I was like, all right, $3,000 is enough. So I put down $3,000, and I put down you know what? Let's start from the top. All right, guys. So at first, I was looking at a SCAT PAK, right? But I was looking at 2000, I think it was 2018. It had, I think, 46,000 miles on it. All right. They wanted I think it was 35,000. Whoever said these cars doesn't hold their value, don't let them lie to you. Okay, these cars hold their value pretty good. That car was I think it was $35,000 or $36,000, right? So I was looking into that one. I went up there, got some paperwork, just try to work out monthly payment, because with me I wanted to stay within that high 4, low 5 range. Okay, that was my mark. All right. I did my research on people that I know, some people I've seen, their payments in the 6, close to 7 range, and I mean, that's kind of what you're gonna pay for almost $50,000 car. Okay, all right. So I went up there, guys. They quoted me. I think it was $580, right? $580 for 72 months. I was like, all right. I was wanting to get it down a little cheaper than that. So I was like, all right. So I left. And with me, guys, I don't just go to one dealership. I went to a lot of dealerships, and I left, and then I got home, and I was like, you know what? I change cars a lot. Why not try to finance the car? So I started looking into financing, researching and all that. And, they were saying it's better to finance if you, change cars a lot, then you can upgrade to a newer year after 3 years. So I'm like, that makes sense, all right. So I went up there, brought that idea to the dealership, and the dealerships want to get rid of the car. They don't really want to finance. Finance is really just a long-term rental. Okay. With dealerships. So they're just trying to get rid of the car. So they try to talk me out of, leasing the car. I mean, leasing is a long-term rental. They're trying to talk me out of leasing the car and all that. I was like, nah, I want to lease it. And, so he gave me, some quote on, you have to lease a brand new car. So he gave me some quote. I was like, I think it came in, and this was the dealership in my city. It came in at $750. I was like, what? $750 to lease a car, for 36 months. I was like, hell no, man. How's the lease more expensive than the finance, right? So it was letting me know, these cars doesn't lease very well, right? Because they're a muscle car. People abuse them, it's just, he's just saying by the time the lease is up, the car is beat up. They may have to change a transmission or engine, or they said these cars kind of lease like trucks. They don't lease very well, kind of like trucks. People lease them and they haul all kind of stuff with them and just mess up the whole drivetrain. So, I was like, all right. So I was like, this dealership is tripping, thinking I'm paying $700 for a lease. Right. So I was like, so I went, because I live in Florida. So I started looking further out, Atlanta, Alabama. All right. And I'm just getting into details, guys. I know this video is probably going to be a little long. hit that subscribe button if you ain't subscribed yet. Okay. All right. So I started looking out from out my city. All right. So I got some deal. I had a deal in Alabama, right? So I looked into the lease. It came down to about, I think it was $580 just for 36 months. I was like, all right, that's better. Then I started thinking, man. So I was like, you know what? I can't modify my car if I lease it. You know, which that was something that I knew. You can't modify your car. You can't really do nothing. You have to turn it in the same way that I give you the car. Okay. So I was like, you know what, man? I don't think lease is really for me. You know, because I can't drive a stock car. I cannot. As soon as I get it, I have to go crazy, right? So I was like, yo, quote me. It was $580 for the lease. So I was like, quote me for financing, right? So he quoted me for financing 72 months. I think he got to 6. I think it was 6. These are just some rough numbers. I know I'm pretty close to it, but I just don't remember exactly. So, but I think he got me to 665, right? For 72 months finance. I was like, all right, that's not bad. But I was like, man, I need somebody to get down into that $500 range. I'm not trying to pay 6. I'm trying to pay mid to low 5s. Okay, and that was my goal, mid to low 5s. Right, and that was on the 2021. That was on a brand new one. So I was like, all right. So I looked into, I started looking at different dealerships. Everybody, they started quoting me within that range. And that was with about $8,000 down. Right, that was with about $8,000 to $10,000 down. All right, so I was like, all right. So then I had went to another dealership out in Alabama. I don't remember the name of it. I think it was Dodge Kelly or something like that, right? I went to Dodge. I went there, and I didn't go there. I called them and I was like, hey, my credit's good. You know, I'm looking for a 2021 and I need my price to be mid to low 5s. All right. I wasn't trying to go to that crazy $600-700. I know people that's paying $800 a month for these things. Hell no, right? So I was like, all right, I need my payments to be mid. They was like, it's gonna be hard, but they can try to get it there, right? So it was saying. So then, you know, hang up, call me back. It was like, hey, we can get you to about five. How much was it? 560 or 570? Yeah, it was 570. With good credit. My credit had to be good. They said, because I told them, don't run my credit. I don't need y'all messing up my credit and then not give me that car. All right. So he was like, hey, your credit has to be good. I'm like, my credit's good. I'm not going to tell y'all my credit's good and it's not good. My credit score was a little bit, it was over 700. Okay. So that put me into that good range. All right. So, you know, we got that. He texted it to me, you know, the guy at the dealership. He texted it to me. I was like, all right. So I had that leverage. And what I did, I took that leverage with me to my local dealership. And I went up there and I was like, hey, this guy at Hill Kelly, I think it was Hill Kelly. I'm just saying, you know, I think it was Hill Kelly. I was like, hey, this guy at Hill Kelly quoted me for $560, you know, and then I just started getting on him. I was like, hey, I want to support my local dealership. But if y'all is not going to work with me, I am not spending my money here. I'm going to take it to somebody else. You know, so we was there debating, going back and forth. And, you know, then there was like, all right, we can try to get you where they was asking me where I wanted to be. I was like, I want to be in that mid to low 5s. That's where I want to be. I'm not going 600. He was like, man, it's going to be hard. I was like, yo, I'm not going 600. Okay. So, you know, he got me there. So he went and talked to his manager or whatever. You know, they did some numbers. You know, I told them what my credit was and all that. So they came back. It was like, all right, we can get you at we can get you at 585. I was like, nah, I want to be mid or low. Okay. I'm not. That's the thing, guys. When you're shopping for these things, you can't budge because they're going to do the deal. They're going to do the deal. They may not make as much profit, but they're going to do the deal. So I was like, nah, if y'all can't match the 565 or lower, I'm not doing it. I know it was $15 different, but when you add that $15 up, guys, for 72 months, that adds up, okay? I don't care if it was $1 over, right? So I was like, nah. So they went back, guys. They did their thing again, you know, whatever. Then they came back. It was like they hit me with the same thing that Hill Kelly did. You have to have perfect, you have to have good credit, not perfect credit. That's like eight something. All right, so you have to have good credit, and with good credit, we can get you at 550 something, right? So they came back, guys, and they came back with 500. My payment is $558.31. Okay, that is my payment that I pay on this car, right? How I got it that low, I put $3,000 down, right? All right, let's start with the MSRP on this thing first, just so y'all can see what the price. All right, so the base price, guys, is right here. I know it's a little, you know, faded, but it's $41,000. It's $41,095, right? That was the base price. With everything added to it, the packages and all that, this was the total price. It is focus. It is I know it's backwards. I'm sorry, but it's $43,185, right? So that was the price with it came with the calipers and all that good stuff. Okay, I didn't get the leather seat and all that. I'm not worried about no seat. All right, that's not something I'm worried about. You know, I like these seats. All right, these seats are good enough for me. They're comfy. They're the same, you know, structure and all that. I'm good with it. Plus the other ones, they have the leather outside. Inside it's still cloth. I don't feel like I need to spend $2,000 just for you to put some leather edges on my seats. Okay, I'm good. All right, guys. So I got my payment with $3,000 down, and I got the Dodge. I think it was the Dodge $10 per horsepower or something. You know, so that got me another $3,000. So that was $6,000 towards my down payment. Right, so that got me down to my finance amount of $39,619, right? And that's how I got to, and my interest rate is 4.5%. Okay, it's not that, you know, no 2%, but it's 4.5%, and that's with good credit. Okay, 4.5%. That's where they hit me at with my interest rate. But I mean, I'm not that mad about it. You know, for 72 months, 4.5%, and you know, that's my payment is $558. That's where I wanted to be. I know it's a little bit over the middle, you know, just $8 over. Okay, so I mean, as long as, guys, as I said at first, they quoted me for my leasing was $750, and my finance it was like $780. Okay, so I got it down almost $300. Well, about $250, I got it down. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. When you're going for these cars, don't let them bribe you and, you know, convince you, oh, that. Nah, you have to shop around, you know, and don't just settle on one dealership, because they're gonna call you back. They're gonna, you know, you're gonna go there. You're gonna go with an offer, and make sure when you go into a dealership, you have your payments in mind. You know, make sure you know what you want to pay for that car. You know, and just do your research, okay? And never have one dealership in mind. Always shop around. Always shop around. Even if it's in your price range, always shop around, because, you know, even though my price range was 5 to low, you know, there may have been dealership that could say, hey, we'll do $450. You know, so just always go out and just shop around and make sure you're getting the best deal. So that is what my payment on my 2021 Dodge Chargers 392 SCAT Pack is $550 a month. Okay, to me that's pretty good. That's with $3,000 out of my pocket down. If I had put down like, because at first I was planning on putting down like $8,000 or $10,000. If I did that, that would have dropped me down to about $480, $475. You know, but I was like, you know, I'm not going to put down that much. I already got the Dodge. They gave me the discount with that. So basically just $6,000 down. But I was like, you know, it's not really a big difference, you know. I mean, it's a big difference, but it's not really a big difference, okay? So, I mean, But that's it, guys. Just make sure when you're going for one of these things, you do your research, man, and you know, just going with knowing what you want to pay. Don't let them decide for you, because if they decide for you, they're gonna charge you $1,000 a month for these things. They will, you know, if they can. If they know you don't know what you're doing, they will try to charge you about $1,000 a month for these damn things, you know. Let me give y'all a quick walk around. I know I'm in the garage right now, guys, because it's raining a little bit. Okay, well, it was raining. It's starting to get nice outside. All right, that's my Challenger, by the way. You know, I'm gonna probably give y'all a little introduction video to my Challenger. You know, if y'all coming from my main channel, which is the Jamaican boy, y'all know my Challenger. All right, so that's him right there. But that's it for this video, guys. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all hang out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that bell notification. Holler back at your boy.